Raynon here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Tekko Prime. Today I'm going to show you 3 builds, so let us immediately start. For the first setup, this is the new player setup. The mods I'm using here, we have critical chance, we have viral damage. When you proc viral onto enemies, enemies will take more damage from any source. Fury for attack speed, reach for range, pressure point for increased damage, organ shatter for critical damage, and glade termite for critical damage and critical chance per combo multiplier. These mods here I will highly recommend new players to use, and now it's time for me to show you the Steel Path builds. For the second setup, this is the exposure setup. The mods I'm using here, we have Galvanized Steel for critical chance critical damage, we have viral damage, we have Berserker's Fury for attack speed, Blood Rushing Weeping Wounds for a lot of critical chance and status chance, Prime Reach for range, and Condition Overload for 80 melee damage per status type. These are the mods. For the X weapon adapter I will highly recommend for you to use, it's going to be any Tennokai. For the Arcane, it's going to be melee exposure. On ability cast, you gain corrosion damage on melee strikes for 25 seconds. Stacks up all the way up to 240, which is a lot of increased damage and free corrosion damage. For the passive, this passive only works on Atlas, gives you 6 flat stash chance. So instead of 26, it's going to be 32. For the stats, the attack speed is average. Range for this weapon type is above average. The combo duration is average, follow through is above average, Riven Dispo isn't half bad, critical chance, critical damage, attack speed is for me personally by far the best in slot, and I will remove Berserker's Fury for it. Critical chance is good, critical damage is good, status chance is solid, and total damage isn't half bad. And that's it. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the arcanes, and now it's time for me to show you the final setup. And for the final setup, this is the influence setup. The mods I'm using here, we still have Galvanized Steel for critical chance critical damage. Instead of viral, we have electricity, Galvanized Elementalist for status damage and status chance, quickening for attack speed, you can use Berserker's Fury, it's fine, Prime Reach for range, pressure point for increased damage, and Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds. These are the mods. For the X weapon adapter, it's still going to be any Tennokai. For the Arcane, is going to be melee influence on electricity status effect, which we do have right over here. 20% chance for elemental status effect to apply to every enemy in 3 meter radius for 18 seconds. This is going to help you out a lot with clear. That's the Arcane. And for the stats, instead of viral, it's going to be electricity. And there you go. These are the stats, the passive, the mods, the Arcane. And now it's time for me to show you these 3 builds against the units. Alright, let's start. This is the new player setup. I'm going to spawn level 40, regular star chart, or cumulative dudes. Spawn these guys in. No buffs or armor strip. We're going to press the melee attack button, and you're going to see some numbers. As you can see, it's one-tapping them. For regular star chart, of course, this is overkill. Heavy gunners also despawn. Bombards as well. It eats. That's the new player setup. Now for the Steel Path builds. Next one is going to be exposure setup. There it is. I will spawn level 205, Steel Path, or cumulative dudes. No buffs. We're going to spam abilities to get meta exposure stacks. There we go, 240, increased corrosion damage. Now let's get some combo, some kills. No damage, but once you get some kills and combo, you can see it's ramping up. We start chunking. Bombards, goodbye. Heavy gunner, boop boop boop, goodbye heavy gunner, this heavy gunner as well. It eats as well. Let me show you again. We do have 12x combo. Heavy gunner, boom boom boom, goodbye. This heavy, also gone. It's good. It's overall a good metal weapon. Metal exposure, get it back. There we go. And that's it. That's the second setup. Now for the final one, influence. There it is. No buffs. Spawn the exact same units. We need to get some stacks, some combo, real quick. No damage, but once you get some stacks combo, we are spreading the influence, as you can see, electricity in 3 meter radius. If we had other elements, we will of course spread them as well. There we go. So if I were to use some buffs, for example, Nourish, the most common helmet ability, you can use whatever buff you have. I'm just going to give you an example. So I'll use Nourish, and with that I'm going to spread viral and electricity, and my clear is going to be much better. As you can see, everything dies. And there you go. Those are 3 builds. Now it's time for me to show you the exposure setup against Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies at the void. Steel path, of course, it's survival. The map's called mod. Going to show you this build right here. This is the exposure setup. I need to get some energy. These guys are not dropping me energy to spend my abilities. Come on, I need more. I did cap it, but I need energy for future recasts. As you can see, it's killing them in like 1 to 2 swings. Orange crits, guaranteed orange crits, very important. Really high damage increase for every crit tier. Above average critical damage, good stash chance, good base damage, average attack speed. The stance is good. It's overall a solid weapon. I saw 1.4 million. There we go. Spam all of these abilities. It's good. I like it. With influence, of course, you're going to have a much better clear than this. This is not the greatest, I will say. But when you do an influence setup, you're not really playing the melee weapon, you're playing influence, you know. Recast my abilities yet again. I don't really need to use buffs. I don't see the purpose to use buffs. Maybe I can use my first ability as well, if I want some more damage and a heat proc. But these enemies will die before the heat proc. Heat tech, technically. There we go. Swing, swing, swing. These lilies, this guy. I did release a Noko build video yesterday. I have to work on other Incarnons. I'm still not done with all Incarnons. I need to work on that as well. Couple of primaries I have to redo build videos. They're kind of old with the old format. There we go. Pew pew pew. Maximus enemy also dies without any buffs. Recast my abilities. Technically recast exposure, not abilities. I only have my second ability on for survivability. My first ability and my fourth ability are not touched. There we go. This doodly, this doodly. Alright, now let's wait for the Acolyte to spawn. There he is, finally. It's over 5 minutes. Took him this long to spawn. Recast my abilities real quick. Aki boy, I need to kill the Jade Eximus because he's going to annihilate me. There we go. Here's the Aki boy. There he is. Without any buffs, it's okay. Yeah, without any buffs, of course. It's fine. It did do some damage. Neki boys are tankier right now. They did lose the... Not really lose. They got DA nerfed, but their health got higher. Overall, it did some good damage. And there you go. Time for me to leave, boys. I'll be right back. And we are done. Tekko Prime is fine. It works. It's not a bad melee weapon or a good melee weapon. It works. If you like the weapon, go for it. That's the weapon. Those are the builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like and sub. And of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.